I'm fully aware of the hole I have sunk myself into. All those things you see are true. Now I know it might seem I am an asshole, which it is true. I am not the greatest, most wholesome person on the planet, I never was. I am also not the greatest friend either. I'm honestly just terrible. This whole mod fiasco I got myself into was originally supposed to be a fun little project, and nothing more really. Until we and the team were approached by the bigger people in the community, I had a change of heart. With this newfound fame, the greed has overwhelmed me as well as my standards have been put in front of everything else. Numbers is what I saw. How I can make some decently okay money was my biggest concern, for a very selfish and stupid reason to quit my current job, and do this part-time. I genuinely enjoy making music and making content, but then things did change when I reached the 10Ks on YouTube. I am sorry about my greedy actions, and how I affected the ones around me as a whole. I built this entire persona to placate a broader audience, to be deemed as a lovable asshole. College and a new job I've had has been also very stressful, which adds an extra weight to my body. I would also like to bring up this whole homophobic transphobic rumors that have been coming up now. So let's start with Squizzle Dizzle. I like this kid, but I did not support the transphobic joke he made one bit. I understand that what he did was not acceptable. So the members of the Funkin' SMP approached me to tell him to ban him from the server completely. While there was reason, albeit vague but accurate, I had a hard time piecing the puzzle together. As a lot of people were very displeased with his actions, I as a server owner felt responsible. Guilt is what I had been feeling that day, as if I did something wrong. But I didn't want my own guilt to solve this problem. So after some discussions with Squizzle, because I needed the source to tell me what was up, I wanted to make sure he was actually guilty for his own actions. From what I could tell, he was very sorry. I've been in issues before. I once said something on Instagram that still haunts me to this day when I was less than his age, and the only reason I defended him was to not be like me. Trying to stop the hate coming his way with reasoning only let me get antagonized as well. I'm not hateful to any gay trans communities, I just hate people. All people. I don't care if you're black, white, gay, straight, anything. Your own whininess on this terrible app just makes me sad for you. I believe you can take your bitterness aside, and to stop antagonizing people just because who they are. Apparently it seems I should just quit at this point. Please do not take this the wrong way, but it is very mentally draining for me. It is honestly nothing against anyone in specific, but it's draining to deal with, and as a person it doesn't make me happy to see someone upset. I'm an all-ears person. So let's address the Nito situation. How this all started is because I made fun of him because of his voice. And he took that personally. I honestly just thought it'd be harmful jokes, because the internet is pretty much full of that to this point, but he didn't want to. I did feel sorry for him when he confessed his actual feelings, but I wanted to reassure him. Granted, I am an asshole, but I'm just making jokes here. And honestly I could have said a lot worse. I could have said a lot worse to a bit of a higher regard. I don't really want to keep talking about this segment, because I've said stupid shit. I understand what I've said, and I deeply regret it. But I could have wished him and I could have been mature and dropped the whole thing. It did not seem that way. I admire Nito's talent, he's a good guy, but I do feel as if it was slightly petty, even though I do deserve the shit I am getting. If you hate me now, that's acceptable. I've been going back and forth between the tweets about me, and I can fully see the faith and trust has died.